we have lived in such an almost atavistic political culture for so long that you, of course, we had Reagan, you had Margaret Thatcher saying there is no society, there are only individual men and women and families. I would argue that in a more real sense, although neither is true, there are no individuals without society. And it seems to me that that is part of your message. But it's presumptuous of me to say that. But so correct me. Feel free to correct me. But that and part of what your
No,
latest
it's a fair point. Fair point. So that's fair. That's fair comment. Margaret Thatcher said many totally unpleasant things. One of which was that anyone aged 25 who's still travelling on the bus is a failure.
Wow.
The idea, I mean, which is a big call because a lot of people travel on buses, but it was the sort of the notion that all that mattered was individualism. And for a long time during her premiership, she refused to travel on a train. I can only assume because she knew there was a 99% chance that the train driver would be a member of a union. There was probably a 100% chance the person serving the coffee would be in a union. And there was a 100% chance that everybody else on the rail system would be in a union. And it was publicly owned. And so she couldn't see any advantage in it whatsoever. And so she promoted the individual, and that came down to planning policies as well. Apparently, the Channel Tunnel decision was delayed for a long time because she kept on insisting on a bridge which would take cars to France and the rest of Europe, and vice versa. And President Mitterrand pointed out it was probably physically impossible to build a bridge of that length in those conditions. It might be possible now, but it wasn't then. And it had to be a tunnel, and it had to be a rail tunnel, because she then tried for a car tunnel. It was that sort of obsession with the individual that both her and Reagan had. It was quite bizarre. The only time they fell out was over the invasion of Grenada. I think they fell out not because she was opposed to the invasion of Grenada, it's that he hadn't bothered to tell her.
Ah, I see. Well, that was
I
presumptuous.
think it was a bit of an oversight. He never said to her what was going on.